Good morning, welcome back to another vlog, welcome back to Calpe. For the last few days I've been heading out with other guys, riding in groups, socialising, but today's the first solo day. It's going to be another 5-hour day today, another big ride, heading along the coast for a couple of hours. And then I'm going to head in towards the mountains. Got a few efforts to do today, which I'll get into. I'll talk about it a little bit later on in the ride. But yeah, for the first couple of hours, I'm going to head along down the coast towards Denia, the coastal town of Denia. Then I'm going to head inland towards the Val Diego. It's a very famous climb here in Calpe. I love riding in groups, obviously, but there's something about riding on your own. Riding at your own power, not worrying about anyone else, just doing your own thing. Yeah, I don't know, I like it. Currently going up the first climb of the day. It's only a short one, at about 2 or 3 kilometers. We've ascended from that town down there, and the top is just around this corner. Nice little leg warm up before we get into some bigger climbs later on today. Just keeping it steady on this climb because we're still in the easy part of today's ride. That's the great thing about using a power meter. You can like control your efforts so much easier without just having to go and feel. But yeah, now it's the fun bit. Time to descend back down to the coast. I think I found the mountains. Spent about an hour and a half riding along the flatlands along the coast, pretty much out to Denia. And then I've turned inland now. And then those mountains are probably around half an hour away, so it'll take me to about 2 hours. Then I'm going to start my first effort, which is just a pretty standard 20-minute sweet spot effort. And then I'm going to do the effort up the Val Diego climb, which is about 20 to 25 minutes. It's like a perfect length for sweet spot efforts or 20-minute efforts. What I'm doing today. Yeah, so far so good. Feel alright. When I set off, the legs were a little bit slow to start, just from yesterday's session, from the long ride yesterday, but today I feel alright. But now that I've warmed up and loosened the legs, I feel alright. We'll get it done, no problem. These cornfields or whatever they are by the side of the road, they're pretty cool.
So the Val Diego is a cool climb. You ascend to around 600 meters. Unfortunately, I didn't capture any of the beauty of the climb because I was doing this effort. So instead, I hope you enjoy this GoPro overlay of the climb.
Annoyingly, I finished my effort literally 300 meters from the top. The top is there. It's just there. And now I'm just groveling my way to the top. Oh, this I ended up going a little bit harder than what I thought I was going to do. My target was like 340 watts. I ended up doing 350. I just get carried away. Like I see cyclists ahead of me and I don't want to catch them. But yeah, anyway. 2.5 hours into this ride, halfway around. One effort done. And I got one more to do at some point as well. Okay, I'm currently riding along this selection of road, which is infamously called the tallest ramps. I could try to stop somewhere where I can get a good view, but there's a lot of trees, so you can't really see much else. But as you can see, we're on the side of the mountain. We're still like going along the top. So I climbed the Val Diego where I did my effort, ascended down the other side for a couple hundred meters, and then it brings you onto tallest ramps, which is still around 600 meters. And it's just this road that goes along the top of the mountain, which, you know, it's perfect tarmac. It's just been redone. It's so nice to ride, but it's absolutely relentless. It's just constantly either going up or down. Yeah, it's just like, honestly, if there's a day where you're suffering and you come over here, absolute crackville. Another uphill. It's pretty much just a collaboration or a collection of short, sharp, steep climbs. But I don't know if you can see on the camera, the salt spreader has just been down, spreading salt on the road. So I'm currently in shorts and jerseys, but it seems like they're expecting some cold weather in the next few days. Honestly, can't see why. Like, there's no indication that the weather's gonna turn. So this is a graph that I like to see. It's the elevation for the rest of my ride, and I don't know if you can see there, but the trend is all downhill. Spent the first 70 or 80k climbing, and now we've got about 50 or 60k of all, well, not all downhill, but the trend is downhill now for the rest of the ride. There's a couple of short kickers, but one more effort to do. I'm just gonna do it on like a straight open Slight downhill road. Like it's not going to be on a climb, which doesn't really matter. It's good to get that leg speed up and just to do it on a fast road. But yeah, the views, man. We're in the middle of nowhere riding a bike in the sunshine. Can it get any better than this? Supermarkets are so dangerous during a long ride. It's so easy to just buy everything in here. They're just all so tempting. So it's 4.5 hours into the ride. Done my efforts, started to suffer there on the well, I just did two 20-minute efforts today. Started to suffer a little bit on the second one, I'm not gonna lie, my numbers weren't as good as they were in the first one. But either way, like I hit my target or whatever, so yeah, stopped at Massy Mass on the way home just to fill up the bottle, get a can of Enquiries to put in the bottle, and also a pack of sweets. I managed to restrict myself from just buying cans of Coke and Haribo, which is so tempting. It's the worst time to go into a shop, is like at the end of a ride, at the end of a long ride when you're suffering and you're lacking sugar and all you want to do is eat bad food. So I quite literally groveled my way home. I made it back about an hour ago, had a shower, had some food. Monica's out on her bike still. She's doing a double day today, so she's just gone out on her second session, but right now I've got to head to the shop because I need to buy a razor. I'm almost growing a beard. It's just not right. My legs are also in desperate need of a shave. So shop, razor, that's what we're doing right now. All right, got myself a razor, so now I can shave my face and my legs. Great storyline, I know. So really commonly actually, I get asked how much money I spend in Calpe, well not how much money do I spend, but how much does it cost to live here? How much does it cost, you know, for food? And to be honest, I'm doing this trip as almost as cheap as possible. Like, I find the biggest way to waste money or to spend money is at cafes eating food. You can quite easily spend 10 or 15 euros eating your lunch out. But I've decided to keep a spreadsheet of all of my expenditure whilst I'm here in Spain. So I don't know, maybe every other week or something I can make an update in the vlog as to how much it's costing to be here. If you're interested in that and you think I should do that, then drop a comment down below. Whilst we're on the subject, I just want to say, like, this trip wouldn't have been made possible without the guys on Patreon. Without the guys supporting me on Patreon. So yeah, massive shout out, massive thank you to you. And with that being said, that's going to be the end of today's video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a thumbs up, and as always, I will see you tomorrow at 4 p.m.